Well, hello everyone, it's me, Solid, and good to have you back here. We're here to do some summons. Um, so, let's talk a little bit about it. Put it simply, I'm here for waifus. I've already given my piece for the Nikke being kind of shit at times. But in all honesty, I am pretty tired, and I would really like some collab characters. I mean, there's really nothing else. I like the RNG of the banners itself hasn't changed, so we're gonna stick with that. And again, I'm gonna keep recommending don't use your SSR molds until they change it. Or you don't have to play. That's also another thing. It's pretty simplistic. And if they don't change it, I'm free to play. You don't have to play it. I'll always spend with the awareness of this is a gacha game. You might get screwed over, whether you spend money or not. I don't have necessarily the greatest of luck with these banners, especially not collab ones. Not actually, maybe I'm wrong. I think I just had like bad experiences with like normal ones. But let's actually get right into summoning because enough yapping. I have waited way too long for this. I didn't even summon on the E banner either, so we're gonna summon an E banner and Raven. Oh, look.
Your orders, please.
That's a lot. We're only missing 2, which really doesn't matter. It's just, you know. It doesn't matter. It's just our model, bro. Boom, baby. There we go. We got it. And we're cooked. What do we even get?
Aren't you curious about what I've got here in my right eye?
Huh. That's kind of cooked. I do like that character. She was very interesting in the on the Winter. I don't want to say Winter Wonderland in the Dragon Saga, Winter Dragon Saga thing. Oh, that's just kind of strong. It's kind of strong, really. Probably like 40 pulls in. Nothing good. Is what it is. Wait, hold on, we're cooking. That has to say abnormal, right?
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Nicely done. Where to next?
Just here, guys. We're good. All right, Eve, welcome home.
From the airborne squad. I will be joining you for a brief moment.
Bro, she's built beautifully, and it pisses me off, bro. I still gotta like consider whether I'll buy the Stellar Blade DLC because you know it's an $80 fucking game. And I don't have that kind of money. It's a good game, honestly. Probably worth more than the skin. And again, you do get it with the DLC or whatever. And it is for Scarlet specifically. I believe it's Black Scarlet specifically as well. And especially with the fact that they made the fucking skin suit. I'll say it. I'm upset. I thought the skin suit was gonna be the free one. I'm like, nah, you're wrong. We made an entirely new banner. We made an entirely new a new skin that might be in the game, just so you wouldn't get this one, which is crazy because this is basic. This is the basic skin that you can literally take off in the game, which is crazy to me. And again, you don't get anything after this. Like all this stuff, like after you do like the quote-unquote gacha summons, you might have a chance. You don't have a chance. You never did. You like they make you buy like one, right? Yeah, like watch this. This is the last one, and after this, it's not gonna cost me 2. It's gonna cost me because they make you think you have a small chance. You don't. You really don't, because it's 4 now. And now and I have to spend at the bare minimum. It's only $4. That's all you gotta spend. It's only $4, guys. Come on, it's only $4. That's all you gotta spend, not including taxes from different countries. You know, it is what it is. But setting that aside, yeah, pardon me. I'm watching more rivals in the background because I want to get my magic skin. So that's kind of what I've been aiming for. since I kind of cut my finger, so that was something. So I can't really play much at the moment. Not well without accidentally injuring myself. Or, you know, injuring my other fingers, because they are the ones that have to keep up with it and not even touch that finger. Which is fantastic work. Yeah, I'm not hurting myself right now. I'm just using my right hand, which is the uninjured, thankfully. But yeah, just mouse shit. Yeah, so setting this aside, let's actually get to the Raven banner, because, dude, Eve was great, but Raven looks bombastic, bro. Like, holy shit. And, like, the fact that we actually get a free skin for her is even crazier, because I don't know who she is. I don't care. I'm getting her. And I believe we're actually getting a skin for free. They also do have a summer outfit, which is kind of hard. Like, I think you can just straight up get this one from the battle pass as well. I believe, yeah, another Midsummer Alice, which is crazy. Yeah, you get this from the event pass. So, if you're curious about how to get that, it's like $20, which honestly, better investment than Eve's skins. Like, Eve's skins are cool, but Ravens go hard, and they're much cheaper. Especially if you like do your battle pass, the entirety of it. I believe the pass itself is $20, just fairer. Like, I'll take that over the other shit. Like 100%.
Seeing what we'll do together.
Yeah, Midsummer Pass. Yeah, we're in the middle of summer, and they gave a Collab character a summer skin, which is crazy to me. If it's got like a decent skin, I think this one's kind of mediocre compared to her other ones. Again, you do also get the frame, which is kind of cool, but this is the skin that they give you with the battle pass, which is nice. It's not bad. It's okay. Nothing compared to the skin skin suit one, which is, yeah, again, like probably close to like $60 for you in the spending gacha skin, because, you know, gacha on gacha skins is kind of crazy. Something on the side. Let's actually summon on this. Cheers to the Tin Man. Cheers to the Tin Man. Maybe I'll get the reference. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, now we're talking. Also, it's not trying to be loud, because, yeah, I don't know how much time I have, so try to be reasonable. Can I get two back to back, guys? Come on. Are we talking back to back, or are we talking just two randoms? Is that what we're talking about? One random. I can take that. I can deal with that.
I'm Trony. Glad to be part of the team.
I've had her before. I have no idea who she is. I still gotta go read up on story. But I was still a bit sour about the whole fucking mold shit. There we go. We're good. Easiest collab of my life.
Everything I do is for him.
Oh, bro, this skin. Dude, she looks better than fucking Eve, bro. I am not gonna hold it. She looks bomb fucking best, bro. But now we got her. Let's go over, because I heard something good. So before I actually have like a breakdown, because this is Waifu Simulator, right? So nobody really cares. Are they good? Let's talk a little bit about it. So a lot of people have been like giving their intakes on them. So Eve is decent. Raven is a bit of from what I've heard, she's a bit of a niche character. And let me see why. Because I heard she's like a DOT character. Is she like a rocket launcher? She's a rocket. It distinctly counts as a rocket launcher. 7th Airborne Squad, assault rifle. So Eve is an assault rifle. Let's actually check what she does. Does she use her sword, or what she use? And let me double check. What does she like as well? We do have the AR one, so let's use this one. Yeah, let's go with this. Because again, I have a bunch of them. I don't know if I have rocket launcher ones. Let's see. We do have two of them. Okay, let's go with this one. Again, you should probably think about a little bit before doing that, but they're Collab characters, so I'm gonna level them up one way or another at some point. Totally, because you know what's crazy actually. the last Collab character, right? Let me see. Yeah, I've leveled every single one of them up. I think I'm still missing her gear up a little bit more. Like, way more. Support, she's fine. She probably just needs to get, like, her rank up stuff. Asuka, I didn't really bother with her. She looks good, but, dude, they're not them, right? You know what I'm saying, right? So it's not them. Let me see. Are they is one of attack or one support? So you're on attackers. Are you a support? No, you're also an attacker. Lovely work. Lovely works. That means that you get gear. And I'm gonna take it from you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm more curious about you. But let's read what you have to do. So she's part of the 7th Airborne Squad. Squad was sent by Mother Sphere to reclaim Earth, but Eve belongs to the squad. There goes swap with the nativas. Probably a little bit of some spoilers, so just be aware of this. This, I think, is pretty, like, self-explanatory. The nativas are kind of like the monsters that are just kind of roaming around in the Sailor Blade game, but again, fair warning. Probably some spoiler territory. I haven't seen the game entirely myself, so I'm going to be a little careful myself. Star Mill is said by Mother Sphere to reclaim Earth and the squad. Their goal is to wipe out the... Okay, this fucking... No spoilers, I guess. Lovely. So she's part of a secondary squad of Eve, I guess. Well, let's actually read what the skills do, because that's what we're here for, to see what it says. Let's see. Activision performance full charge attacks affects one enemy in yours. The crosshairs deal 4%. This tank damage stacks up to 10 times, at least for 5 seconds. Wintering full burst affects self. Attack 28% attacker. The hell? Reverse damage dealt when attacking destroyable parts. Oh. So total damage dealt, according to every stat, is done by every second and consecutive 10 times. So 10 stacks of 40. How fast does this activate? Activates when entering full burst affects self.
Rust buckets like these have humans on the ropes. How painfully
Pathetic. Damn, bro, she is... So she actually is really good for destroying parts on I think she might actually be decent for... Quote, I say decent, I'm not entirely sure, because there's probably better iron characters from what do you call it? Interception, I think, at least. It says she's good at destroying parts, though, so it might actually be good to break down the Kraken, I guess. Or not the Kraken, because that's type neutral for that. So I guess it'd be better for... If I remember correctly, it's gotta be... Is it lightning? Yeah, it's lightning. Ultra is better for... them. If it's got destroyable parts, it works, but I'm not exactly sure if it does. So it might be kind of shit, actually. Let me double check, because I know Pride already gave her like takes. I heard she's like probably very, 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 very niche. Yep. There we go. Nikke. What do they even read rank? Because that has been like a day, right? You can, by the way, you can look at their kit somewhat before they release, so they at least get an idea of what it's gonna look like. Cinderella to me is probably still one of the best characters in the game. Period. but I don't think it's quite as good as other characters are. Well, not Cinderella, but like, damn, Little Mermaid's really good at everything. That's kind of strong, actually. What the hell? Oh, that's so funny. Pride, when ranked like Siren, is like extremely good at like at cost one cost. Rappy is like terrible in PvP apparently. She's good in the third slot at PvP though, which is kind of interesting. I guess Red Hood also does the same thing. It kind of is interesting though. It makes fascinating sense. Huh. I guess it makes sense that they do that, but it's also very interesting that they even do that. Huh. That's kind of badass. I don't know that. Let's go with abnormal. Abnormal. So they are. So Eve is kind of like bad overall in general. At least is what they're saying, right? Raven's not even on the list yet, so. But I heard she's gonna be niche, and I think the problem is like damage over time. Because since she is a rocket launcher, right? The application of it is gonna be kind of fucking slow as shit, right? So I think I don't know if there's like a. Let me double check what the enhancement on gear is, because I think that's one of the biggest things on this. I changed Vex. Charge speed. I don't know if charge speed is. I don't know how fast it attacks is the main thing. Let me double check. Because again, I could definitely like work something out for them, but oh me, oh my. I'm still working. I'm still trying to level up everybody else, guys. Like I need more mats. Is what it like. I need more like equipment mats, if anything. I am struggling to like level up anything really. And I'm in like, I think we're like about to hit like a year on Nikke, which is kind of strong, dude. To be honest with you, or we're about like a year in. I think we're like about almost a year now. Yeah, especially with this, right? So let me double check. Right. Subnormal. You have DOT skill that this kind of scales up with final attack, so that's kind of nice. I hear that Eve basically makes crit damage reusable again. That's what I heard, at least, right? So let me see. Let's see. Increases critical rate by an extra spine with 35 XP continuously. So this, I believe, makes critical damage higher. I think her kit's still weaker than. In my opinion, my favorite crit damage character is actually a Graves also or Grave, right? Her entire burst gives her unlimited fears. I didn't even know she actually had lower than 85. I didn't know she had lower than 100% crit rate. She just crits all the time. It doesn't. I didn't even think it mattered. Yeah, 85% crit rate, pierce rate. You didn't mention. She crits so often. I didn't even realize she had lower than 100%. That's kind of strong, dude. And she has pierce rate. So I mean, one more crit I ask, right? I think in my opinion, she's probably one of the better early on characters. Since she can actually crit, you can actually scale your damage really stupidly fast. But let me see. I guess we have this, and then. I just realized my Cinderella says 69. Nice. But yeah, no, let me double check. I need to like reset that shit. Because in my opinion, I think for a 2 cost, Rave's pretty great. I think she can kind of scale her day. Like she kind of carried me through most shit. And since I paired up with Cinderella, she just does like really good damage. And since she has like basically like max ammo, her gear, you can just kind of have crit damage on her, and you can like just pop off with like against specific type bosses early on. Since she doesn't really necessarily need super like crazy gear, she's good. And again, she can crit, so early on she's kind of great. There's other characters that are better, but at least for critting, she's really good at it. And piercing, so she kind of ignores like a lot of shield BS, I believe. I could be wrong, but she's still probably one of my highest DPS characters so far. Probably will change over time with different stuff, but again, I think she's great. Also have like a pretty strong red team, and again, Litter is still in there, so yeah, it is what it is. But continue reading Raven stuff, right? Because at least Eve has some semblance of possibility with critting being a thing. Again, I think the problem with like the damage over time things with again applying it fast enough that it doesn't like run out. And I don't know how like if it stacks only to 10 times, so it probably counts them separately. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or like like in between. Like it's like each one has like a different cooldown, right? That's what my expectation is. Again, kind of hard to test her without really like seeing her on action, right? Removes vital attack. Because it does like really destroys activity on an ally, destroys effects yourself. Single punch damage, damage for 30% for 15 seconds. It increases damage on the target by 30%, but again, this is going to be probably somewhat useful for interception, and if early on players have this is going to be really useful for certain characters that just need specific damage against certain enemies, right? So this one is Tempest. It's an AoE ultimate. Remove single point attack effect to sustain damage to 52% for 10 seconds, right? Let me see. How long does it take, right? 2 seconds to recharge, because that's definitely a bit long. I think Cinderella has probably one of the fastest rocket launchers in the game, I believe. She also has like disgustingly high ammunition count, right? So it's like 24. She's a rocket launcher, right? I believe her damage is a little bit lower because hers is 2, right? So 32% of attack is damage. Charge time 1 second. Let me double check. That says charge time of 1 second. It says 2. I always believe that Cinderella has like some really fast charge time, I believe. Let me double check. Raven, right? Yeah, full charge time is 250, so she also does have to charge up. It does deal double the damage, but it is yeah, Cinderella kind of cooks with that. A full charge damage of 250% of attack, 67% of attack when taking core. That's not bad. She has like extra damage to core.
Protect you, no matter
I don't know. Cinderella, is that just standard Nikke shit? I don't think I saw that on Cinderella. Like something. Yeah, same shit. It takes 1 second to charge it, and then 200% damage, right? So hers is a little bit higher. Small range attacks. Again, this is just strong. It's just strong as hell. Let's go to Unions, actually test them out. I'm bugged out, man. My eyes hurt.
I draw my sword only in service to him.
Relax. Now, and I'm curious who you're talking about then. But let's say I want to see. I'm gonna set it in auto, and I want to see how like some of the stacks work, right? I don't think that's super fast speed on that.
How annoying. Be gone. Talk about spoiling the mood.
So she definitely needs charge speed. It's just kind of just like the base of the stats, right?
Well done.
Yeah, genuinely, she needs charge speed.
Patience. I'll slap you soon enough. Well done.
Will it hit stuff near it? This one kind of cares about.
Well done.
You know what's obnoxious is I see the crits of 43k, and that's genuinely really strong.
We're getting good.
And obviously she can't use her ultimate right herself, right? So I believe she's a 3. Is she a 3 cost or is she a 2 cost?
Talk about spoiling the mood. Patience.
Let's leave the shooting range. It's 3 million damage. It's okay.
Terribly unexciting.
All right, so she is a 3 cost, so I need a 2 cost and then a 1 cost, right? Boom, boom. So honestly, I could use a litter. It's not a bad idea. Kind of strong, to be honest with you. But again, best in slot iron character. So I'm not complaining about that one. Who are we working with? Rupia her got a skin, but that's not what I'm really interested in. Who could I pair them up with? Because I know Eve on top of that has like her. She can also go with her. So. Yeah, where's Eve? Is she also a 3 cost? Dude, are we being serious, dude? Why is she also a 3 cost? That's actually kind of strong. In a bad way, dude. I'm using her for my own personal thing, right? So she's an AR character, right? So let's see what your ultimate is again. Because it might be better for me to use hers first. Enhance Exospine. Damage supply unstable energy. Probably better to use that. Exospine scaled by 100%. For example, when a skill that increases by attack by 25%, scale by 100%, the skill increases by 50%. That's strong. Basically doubles the attack on that. That's actually fucking strong as shit. So I think we need another 1 cost and like 1. Yeah, so I think for me it's not that bad, you said, right? Assuming she doesn't gonna run out of time, but then we need a 2 cost one. Oh, that's not bad actually. Crown in the team would be kind of strong actually. I want to use. I think. I don't know if I want to use first. What does yours do? Affects all enemies, including that. If it does like kind of like nuke type damage, it might be better for me to use this one like later on, right? Yeah, it deals 290% on burst skills and all add-on. So this is like an AoE, right? This is a 270 final damage attack sequentially for 6 times. So this would actually be really strong for single target enemies, allies, or enemies. That's actually really fucking good. 270 of final damage on top of that, and then sequential. So this is where it's crazy, right? She, in the base of her attack, can do 270 single target damage times 6. That's stupid. And she attacks sequentially, so she can attack 6 different targets. But if there's a boss, she can kind of wipe him. So this actually wouldn't be that bad if you're trying to just get rid of like again, this one's better for this is better for bosses, right? So if you're trying to just kind of wipe something first, better use her. Since we kind of want to use her first, right? We'll use that. We're gonna use that. We're gonna enter shooting range. But again, it's really weird because again, like damage over time is cool. It would work if she had like probably like a single burst damage, but that's kind of like I guess this is where the weird part comes in. It's like she benefits more if she could attack more targets. That is kind of strong, bro. Oh, dude.
This is all for him.
Okay. Genuinely, Eve might actually get me demonetized. That's so funny. Watch this. Dude, I think Eve can do some, like let me pause there, right? Yeah, Eve is doing some decent numbers. They're about evening out. Raven's doing more damage, which is kind of strong. I don't think I mean, I got some more upgrades on her, but that is a little bit bizarre. Litter just doing litter no damage kind of thing makes sense. But again, off the bat, just without anything on really, just really basic gear, right? They're doing like very high damage.
Patience. I'll flash you soon enough.
Genuinely, I think
Well done.
dude, Raven's actually doing kind of strong numbers actually.
Talk about spoiling them.
If I had because I think she's causing pierce damage, I think is what it is. But for her being like really low level, she's doing like really high numbers.
Just when things were getting good. Patience. I'll flash you soon enough.
The DOT is not bad.
Spoiling the mood.
Damage-wise, Raven's doing just about as well as Eve is. Eve is kind of like a boss deleter, I think, in my opinion. Raven's ult can really do like big chunky damage. I think Eve is just really meant to like delete one like specific boss, which again makes it very odd, unless we take into especially given the fact that her entire kit revolves around destroying boss boards. So unless she does like I guess if she does like decent damage against the entirety of the boss's like damage thing, it's not bad, but it's kind of bizarre. Like we're talking bizarre information here. Yeah, this is kind of like I couldn't even compare it. Like if I could put it against my I guess my win team. Because again, I am suffering from success currently. Could do that. Could do that.
I will come.
I have enough fire as I could just do this.
Shall we go, Yumi?
And this still, by the way, this team still works. It's ironically like a lot of machine guns, which is crazy to me. Let me put you know you do like very high damage. So first you, then I believe. What do I want Modernia? Because I know we have more build up. Modernia it is. But again, it's hard to test them because like my perspective and damage is really off. Especially when like I have characters that I just leveled up someone, right? So that's even and whatever. That's like 9,000 damage. I'm just gonna let this run, right? And again, incomparable realistically. So like the biggest thing is just I want to see like the damage rate is going for everybody.
Let's go.
I think I need to put more stuff on her. I think I still need charge speed on actually not charge speed. I need a more ammo on Game's bugging out. Yeah, their ammo just never runs out, by the way. Like, since I'm running 3 machine gun characters, and then a character with unlimited ammo, it is really, really hard for the game to just really keep up with it.
I need time. Let's go full power.
Give them everything you've got. I'm hiding.
Yeah, but I believe, yep.
Let's go full power.
In like a minute and 30 seconds, I've had like 3 to 4 ultimates right now.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
I won't stop until we reach the happy ending.
I think, yep, my grave does twice the damage of Alice. Expected. Man, my damage rate's kind of crazy though. I invested too much in grave. I think that's what happens in Mouse of Input. Support class, attacker class. Should they still have to their gear is still leveling up, but they're all basically attackers now, honestly. Other than grave, which is kind of strong in my opinion. But yeah, the spread it's primarily she's doing damage. She's kind of yeah, because the thing is she's doing the primary damage. She's like secondary. She's getting like slowed down by that stuff, but kind of strong. And even then, their damage is not actually that bad. 100 million, it's like this is like supposedly like 10x, but it's really not. Especially since none of the skills are leveled up, that is like also like a big killer for me. Again, the damage rate on my Iron team is gonna be like much better. Hold on. Yeah. Seems the entirety of it is like not bad. I am probably gonna have to again. I have not made any like, hey, let's try these characters out because this is like fucking hard. And honestly, man, like testing them out is always like one of those things that like I'm not enough invested in. I wouldn't say invest in the game because I'm invested in the game. It's just not enough investment from like other sources, right? Because I do my interception, I loot my logins, I get my outpost defense. I definitely could have this like much higher if I like just did story and stuff. But in all honesty, it just takes it out of me, especially since, again, you go through story, you do like the maximum you can, then you can't do it, and then I'm left sour because I can't read the story in Nikke. That's kind of what it is. And then the other stuff, the other shoe drop of like, hey, we were kind of have the entire shebang with the SSRML shenanigans and like the whole Nikke stuff, and I'm just not even like sold on that. But at least from my basic perspective, again, they're not bad characters for new players. If you invest in them, again, they are going to be decent. I think Eve is going to perform much better because she's an AR character. Rocket launchers are not bad. And I think just assault rifle characters are much like faster, like in like totality. Especially since I believe Eve's ult is actually not that bad. I was kind of surprised that Raven did more damage than her. I might because I don't have too much other stuff on her other than like more specific gear for her. But I think that will balance itself out. Raven does seem to be doing more damage with really nothing on her, which is kind of interesting. Now, would I recommend you guys summon on either of them? Honestly, yes. If you like Garrus, just go for it. They're not bad. I definitely am kind of surprised they actually did like nearly the same damage as Litter did, to be honest, which is fucking crazy. Like totality, right? So these two characters did just this much damage. Just that Litter's like 35k, right? Which is like triple the stats. No, actually, it's just 57k. Why are you so shit? Because she's support. So realistically, because she's support, right? Actually, maxed out her what should we call it? Her skill up, so she actually like does max damage output stuff, nice, which is good. Right now, again, it's probably my Iron team is waiting to be like boosted because I actually am surprised that I have as much on my Iron team as I do. I was not expecting me to have so I have Crown. If I really wanted to like double up, honestly, I think you could probably just do solo for her because she's fine. I think solo doing that stuff because they're gonna have to wait for the single character thing, right? So I think realistically the best thing you can probably do is probably have like Litter then like three cost, and then like another 2 cost, or if you're really kind of like in that spot, like again, I think Crown is probably one of the strongest 2 costs to have it as an Iron team, right? So you're not really gonna die. But let me double check. I think is Crown looks to be like a machine gun character. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, she's a machine gun.
Wherever you are, do not forget that you are a subject of this kingdom.
So I'm still missing some. Dude, what? I'm missing Defender here. That's kind of strong. That's actually strong as hell. Oh. Wait, what? You have stuff upgraded? What? No, what? No, dude, she just slightly outstats you by like a little bit. It's like 1,000 attack. Yeah, so that's probably like the difference in that. The defense is about the same. She has lower defense, so it's the HP pool. About the same stats, really. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. We'll leave it at that. Thank y'all for watching. And honestly, given some of the content in this video, I just hope it doesn't get. I'm not getting really demonetized, but I hope it doesn't get age restricted. That would be kind of crazy. It's kind of like the rushy run with like just Nikke characters and like Eve being Eve this time around. I was not expecting the physics to be that hard. But anyway, that's it for y'all. Thank you guys for watching. And again, it took me a while because I just genuinely didn't necessarily feel like summoning too much on this banner. But again, I like the characters, sort of. I've been waiting for this collab, so I might as well just summon on it. As like, what am I losing? And I didn't actually use any gems this time around, so thank God. Holy thank God. Oh man, that actually goes kind of strong, dude. 0 gems use. How to get away with it? Nikke hater uses 0 gems. I'll put that as a thumbnail title or whatever. Thanks for watching. I don't know when I'll post this. I'll probably post it sometime in the future. Soonish. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Stay solid. Bye-bye.